Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Tri-State Livestock News, bringing you your Friday morning headlines concerning fair cattle markets. Sponsored by Sandhills Beef Company of Mullen, Nebraska. Eat like a rancher. America first means buying directly from the producer. Be the change. To learn about everything Sandhills Beef Company has to offer, be sure to head on over to their website, sandhillsbeefco.com. According to Yahoo Finance, the world's largest meat supplier, JBS South America, plans to set up a new global company focused solely on plant-based products. According to JBS's Chief Executive Officer, Gilberto Tomazoni, traditional meat will become a luxury in the future, and people will turn to cheaper vegetable-derived alternatives. Additionally, the world's population is expected to grow to 10 billion by 2050. With that substantial increase in population, our world will not be able to produce the amount of meat needed to satisfy the world's protein needs, stated Tomazoni. JBS entered the plant-based meat market back in 2019. The meat giant already has a sizable footprint with about 57% of the plant-based burger market in Brazil. JBS has 10 plant-based products in more than 3,000 U.S. stores under the Ozo brand, which grew 300% last year. Investment money has been flooding into alternative protein startups. Just in 2020, a record $2.4 billion was raised to fund these startups. According to The Guardian, two massive livestock ships departed from different ports in Spain before Christmas to deliver cattle to Turkey, but each were refused entry due to claims that the cattle on board were suffering from outbreaks of blue tongue. The first ship, which is named Karim Allah, is carrying 895 head of cattle. The second ship, which is named El Biak, is carrying 1,776 head of cattle. Despite blue tongue accusations, Spain's government and the country's largest association of beef producers says that the cattle do not originate from areas with blue tongue. Turkey originally agreed to take the cattle, but when the ships arrived, they rejected based on disease fears. Silvia Barquero, the director of Animal Equality Spain, believes that many animals on board are already dead, and any that are still alive are suffering a real hell. Both ships were scheduled for official veterinary inspections last week in Cyprus and Sardinia, but neither would approach the shore to allow the vets on board. A spokesperson for Spain's agriculture ministry described the ships' plight as a failed operation by a Spanish exporter who was going to sell the animals in Turkey, then tried unsuccessfully to sell them in Libya. So the ships originally went to Turkey to sell the cattle like they had planned, and when they turned them away, they tried to go to Libya, but obviously by the time they docked at Libya, news had spread that the cattle might possibly have blue tongue. Whether or not they have blue tongue is anyone's guess, but Libya also turned the ships away at that point. Maria Boeda Sana, a vet with NGO Animal Welfare Foundation, said that Karim Allah has not requested feed, which probably means that most of the cattle on board are dead. Currently, Karim Allah is anchored just outside the Spanish port of Cartagena, and El Biak continues to sit at anchor in Turkish waters off the coast of Cyprus. Talk about a terrible deal. Something definitely went wrong with all of that. Drovers has reported that as of the week ending February 19th, which was last week, cattle feeding margins were steady at an average of $83 per head, down $2 per head compared to the week before, according to the Sterling Beef Profit Tracker. For the same week 1 year ago, cattle feeders saw average profits of $162 per head. Cash cattle prices averaged $114.09 per hundredweight, 25 cents higher than the week before. Last year at this same time, cash cattle prices averaged $5 higher at $119 per hundredweight. Packer margins increased $22 per head to an average of $389 per head. This resulted in a packer feeder margin spread of $306 per head, up $24 from the previous week's $282 per head. Beef packer capacity utilization was estimated at 76.1%, down 7.7% from the previous week, with an estimated 552,000 head slaughtered. So far for 2021, carcass weights are running 16 pounds heavier at 846 pounds. Beef packers continue to hold the leverage in the current market as cash cattle prices are $5 lower than the same week last year, as I mentioned earlier. Yet the beef cutout price is $28 per hundredweight higher. One year ago, packers saw profits of $69 per head, while cattle feeding margins were at $162 per head. It'd sure be great to see those profits again. National Beef Wire reported yesterday that choice box beef ended the day at $240.39. That was down 36 cents. And select box beef ended the day at $228.79, and that was down $1. That is all I have for news for you guys today. I hope everyone has had a great week. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday morning.